I started studying Druids today. You know, I know the Druid history from Druid perspective because I'm actually born under a Druid. Now, I actually questioned my mom and whether or not that was true for a long time. And I even started my own little... I made myself an archdruid instead of following in my mom's footsteps with Congregation of Ash. Anyway, what I found looking through the historical lens is a whole bashing campaign. Oof. Caesar did not like the Druids, and other people were harking what he said, which involved a whole bunch of things that the Druids never said they did. I'm just saying, coming from the Congregation of Ash or the Congregation of Oak. But I study these things because in my heart, I feel like I know the truth. And this is I never tell anybody about this. People be thinking I'm off my rocker. In the Gaelic traditions, from what we could see, and this is going to be the closest you're going to get to Druid tradition, okay? Water is seen as like a conduit, a bridge to the other worlds, in a sense. A dream, a message, right? With the constitutions of my birth the way they happened in these times, if they had happened in the times of the ancient Gaelics and when Druids openly practiced, I would have been trained as an ovate. My sensitivities to the energies of the world would not have had to been hidden away. So first of all, I was an accidental pregnancy. I was not expected. I was not meant to be, technically. But also, while my mother was pregnant with me, as far as I've heard, she had a dream. And in this dream, they were sending a baby down a stream. Dream stream. But also, that baby bore a name. And that name is the one that was given to me, which in Gaelic traditional terms means I was sent through the bridge to this time. My connection to the energy that is thread through everything is deep. I literally feel the weight of the world upon my shoulders. And when I was a kid, I wish I had a place to do it now. I am like pacing next to the trees, but as you see, the nature is fenced off. And I'm in a trailer park. So to be close to nature, I am pacing next to the trees. There's a circle of trees, but the landlord's on her porch, and I like my privacy. I was fortunate when I was a kid that my parents always had, like, we didn't have money, but my parents always found a way to make sure we were on land and we were on nature. So thank you. Thank you, parents. Like, they were falling apart trailers that we were living in, but at least my trees were there. I was that kid that would always run off into the woods to just have my time by myself. I was the kid that at night would just go stare up at the stars, listening to Celtic music. And I hide this part of myself because it's weird. Because to feel the energy of the world in this era, the hell, since biblical times, is evil. I feel what's been forgotten, and I was sent into the future to feel it here. That's why I notice everything that doesn't align. I feel it. I always called it my bullshit detector, but I feel it. The ancient texts have Druids sacrificing beings to gods when there was no gods to sacrifice to. Mom's Congregation of Ash brought the Norse gods into it, which is why I'm not Congregation of Ash. The Congregation of Oak taught Awen, which is more in line with our ancestors. All that is all that is. Everything is God. Everything is source. Everything is everything. Seems complicated, but it's not. I promise you, it's not complicated. So I guess I'm trying to set the record straight as an ovate from the past, sent to the future, from around the times the Druids were outlawed. Roman Empire-ish, probably. And I really feel like my mission here is just to remind us that there is a way. It's a natural way, and you have to feel your way. No man can tell any other man what they're meant for, what they're meant to do. Your spirit is your own, and only you feel it and know it. I've been such a delicate soul my entire life. I mostly avoid people and literally just commune with nature and work with animals. It's not that I'm a bad person. It's not that I think people are inherently bad. It's that this society is harmful to my type of people. Too sensitive for this harsh world. Anyway, love y'all. Peace. It's getting too dark to record anymore. In case I forgot to mention it, the reason there's no written perspective on Druids is because when they were outlawed, they decided to disappear. They went quiet as far as written word. They would meet in secret, and their bards would keep the knowledge verbally over time. Our history has always been oral. We didn't give them anything to use against us. We were pleading the fifth before it was cool.